Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we are going to look at some lip gloss legends. I have generally the three best in about 6 or 7 different categories. I have over 30 lip glosses sitting here in front of me that I have divided into categories. Now, let me just tell you how we're dealing with this. If you've been with my channel for any length of time, and we have such a lovely community here, you'll know that I kind of famously over-intellectualize makeup. I do. I over-intellectualize everything, really, but makeup. And we are going to kind of geek out on lip gloss. This particular video has been in the making for weeks, if not months, because I'm constantly changing my approach to it. Look, every brand out there, and every is a big word to use, but I'll say it, has some sort of a lip gloss they produce, and most of them are pretty good. Now, I will say I am wearing my Lisa Eldridge sweatshirt because I cruelly left Lisa Eldridge lip gloss out of here, and a lot of you will be upset about that. I'm wearing Wayne Goss eyeshadow to represent the fact that I also kind of cruelly left out poor Wayne's lip gloss, which I actually really enjoy. I made these categories and I couldn't make everything fit into it, certainly not with 3, and I was really trying to narrow it down to my favorite 3. Before we get into it, some famous ones that you might be upset were left out. Chantecaille does not make an appearance. I kind of couldn't make them fit. I know. Givenchy does not make an appearance because I don't like Givenchy. I don't like the smell. I find it cloying. And Charlotte Tilbury's regular old lip gloss I don't like. So that's not in there. That's one of the big brands that makes a lip gloss I don't like. She's represented elsewhere here. But a lot of these you guys are going to take issue with, and I'm absolutely fine with that. You are welcome as you watch this. Down below, you can leave as many comments as you want. You can correct me. You can agree with me. You can disagree with me. And you can point out those that I have horribly omitted accidentally. This took forever. I changed this list so many times, guys. Okay, now that we're done with all of that, and I've represented Wayne and Lisa, because I shouldn't have left them out. I just didn't know where to put them. All right, well, let's just get started because we got a lot. So get settled in, get your tea or coffee, or if you're me, your Coke Zero, and let's go ahead and discuss. All right, so these are the best lip glosses in every category, according to me, today. Tomorrow it might change. Let's start with treatment. A lot of people will wear these as lip glosses, but most of us will wear them as a lip treatment, either in the morning or overnight. The 3 best, in no particular order that I see, is the Tatcha. Tatcha has a overnight treatment balm that often comes in many different shades. It is $29, lasts a nice long time. And this one is shaded. You can also get it in clear. No scent, beautiful treatment for the lips. I recommend this one highly. It is in my top 3 in no particular order. Of course, the Laneige. This one comes, these come in many, many shades. I think the Laneige now comes in 6 shades, and they've got that really cool vitamin C one they just launched. This is an old-time favorite of mine, vanilla. I put this on every night, and it's just a beautiful lip treatment along with the Tatcha. And another one, if you're really interested in clean beauty, Gen C has a lovely one for $28. The Laneige is $25. All around the same price. Gen C has a beautiful one right now that looks like this. It's kind of a pink one. I've used it a few times because I just got it. And it is an absolutely lovely lip treatment. Let me let you know that down below, I have a shop my shelf set up that you can click on and see all of these, and click on all of these if you're interested in looking at any of them to purchase or just finding out more information about them. That is down below in the description bar. Okay, so those are my 3 favorite treatment, Tatcha, Gen C, and Laneige. Let's talk about lip oils. Now, a lot of things call themselves lip oils, and they're not really, but let's talk about it. The first is Haus Labs. Now, Haus Labs, by the way, has a new mini version of their lip oil. Why aren't you holding one up, Rebecca? Don't you have many of them? Oh, I do. I do. They've all been stolen by my daughters. My daughters have decided, rightly so, that that Haus lip oil is divine, and they have stolen all of my shades. And that lets you know. The people have spoken. That is a great one. $24 or $14. The $14 mini one I think is in 2 shades now, and the $24 one I think is in about 5 shades. It is a beautiful lip oil. Haus Labs is killing it. They are amazing. I told you Charlotte would be represented here. This is a tough one because the Charlotte Tilbury lip oil looks like this. It comes in many shades. This is a kind of a red shade, as you see, well loved. There's also a clear. It's $40, which makes me crazy because that's way too expensive. And every time I buy one, I say, we'll never spend $40 on a lip oil ever again. But when I'm out, I'm really sad in the morning when I want a little morning lip treatment. It's too much money, $40, but it's beautiful. I prefer it in the clear because I use it, this is not a clear one, but I use it as almost a lip treatment in the morning out of the shower, and I just smear it all over, and when it has a color, it goes everywhere. So I actually prefer this in the light. By the way, a honorable mention in this category goes to Merit. We'll talk about the staining Gelee, but the Merit Original Lip Oil is really good. I have to give the third place, though, to the Dior lip oil. Now, Dior has their lip oil. They have their Addict lip oil. Again, I'm holding up a sample size because my Dior lip oils have been stolen by my daughters. Dior lip oil had a real moment on TikTok, with very young TikTokers recommending it and using it, and it kind of blew up and was immediately stolen. My daughters and their friends have learned that I have a basic Sephora going in this beauty room, and they will come and steal. No, they tell me. They don't actually steal. They're lovely. The kids, their friends are lovely too. But you know what I'm saying. So at any rate, you can go ahead and get one of these. The Dior is just amazing. And the Dior lip oils, it's about $40, but you can get the Addict lip oils too, Dior Addict. Very good. So oil favorites are Haus Labs, Charlotte Tilbury, too expensive, and any Dior lip oil. Definitely having a moment. All right, let's talk about some staining lip glosses. This is kind of a new category. We've had stains before. So we've had things like the Tint, you know, but I'm talking about an actual gloss that when you take off the gloss, leaves a stain remaining. Slightly new category there. So let's talk about the best there. This is where the Merit Gelee is actually my favorite. So this is the Merit lip oil, but the Gelee version of it, I think in like 4 shades, is $24. And you'll wear this as a kind of a gloss. But when the gloss comes off, or if you blot it off, it leaves a nice stain on the lips. Same thing with Mario. Mario has his Moistureglow, and that is quite a few shades of that. 13 shades, I think, in the Mario, and it is $24. Has the little doe foot applicator and puts on a really pretty color. And then if you blot it off, or when the kind of shine leaves, it leaves a stain. Same for Huda. So the Huda lip blush, this can be used on cheeks as well. I suppose they all can. Not the Merit, that'd be a little too shiny. But the Huda lip blush is $25 and is a very good product. Again, leave it on, have some lip shine, take it off, it leaves a stain. Honorable mention on this one goes to the Fenty Poutsicle, $27, 7 shades. And 7 shades or more. This is the limited edition summer one I'm holding up. Same idea, and Fenty Poutsicle actually did it first. You get this little kind of a stain, a little bit of a shine, take it off or leave it on, and then you get this stain that stays forever. So the Fenty is represented here a lot, so I left them out of this category, but I'll give them an honorable mention, and the best staining belong to Huda, Mario, but especially Merit. Merit is my top favorite. All right, let's talk about a retro lip gloss experience. This is where I could have put in items like Wayne Goss or Lisa Eldridge, but I wanted to leave it to 3. So here are my top 3 retro lip gloss experiences. Victoria Beckham Beauty's Posh Gloss is $28 and comes in like 8 shades. It's just gorgeous, tortoiseshell. It's got a real kind of thick, when I say retro, I mean your hair will get caught in it in a breeze, fun to wear, doesn't last long, is cushiony. This one feels like a big cushion on the application is beautiful. The wear is pretty. It's nurturing on the lips, but a definite retro kind of goopy lip gloss experience is what I'm calling retro. And I'm also giving that to Natasha Denona, who has lip glosses. She's got one in the, she's got 1 shade, special shade, then she's got the I Need a Nude glosses and the I Need a Rose glosses. So there's a bunch of those, $27, many, many, many versions of that. Then of course, yeah, this might be a surprise. This is a really good product. This is the Give by Gwen Stefani Bubble Pop, $20. So for high-end makeup, a little bit more affordable. depending what you call affordable, I understand. Comes in about 5 shades, has a really fun scent to it. Nothing disgusting, kind of a vanilla-y candy type, kind of like caramelized sugar scent to it. I actually like that. Really pretty packaging and really pretty wear. So those are my top 3 favorites: Natasha, Victoria Beckham, and Give by Gwen Stefani in the kind of retro, goopy, clumpy category. Now, there are some others that fit in this, but I've put them in other categories. So stay with me before you comment on that, because there's some others that could have gone in more than one category, but this is going to be one of our most contentious, along with the one coming up, that you guys think I was unfair, okay? This next one will be that too. Smooth. Okay, this is what I call our smooth, nice, like not too thick, not too sticky, really pretty, everything you would kind of want in a gloss. That goes to Tom Ford. Makes an amazing lip gloss. Of course, it is very expensive. It is $59 for 7 shades. Way too expensive, of course, but beautiful, lasts forever. I've had some, don't tell anyone, for years, and I use them all the time. I absolutely love them. That is just a smooth, overall, really nice gloss. One of the best on the list here. By the way, at the end, we will reveal what gloss I chose to wear for the video. But if you're going to talk all-time glosses, Tom Ford is one of the best, along with, come on, Pat McGrath Labs, $29. I think there's like 16 shades of these, but she has some that are sparkly, some that are glossy. She has all different types, and no scent, no anything. This is just a beautiful gloss. If you want to get compliments, wear a Pat McGrath gloss. They are innovative. They are interesting. It is smooth. $29. These are some of the best, most affordable. I think Tom Ford makes the best Luxe overall kind of smooth gloss, but Pat McGrath cannot be left out of there. I have an honorable mention for the Shine On Tower 28. I know I haven't done the third yet. The Shine On Tower 28 has like 12 shades for $16. Totally affordable, pretty gloss to throw in your bag. But the third best is going to actually go to Anastasia Beverly Hills. And depending on the size you buy, it's anywhere from $16 to $20. This is a really pretty, nice gloss. They have some new shades out, actually, that they're introducing along with the Cosmos palette that I have not picked up, but they're really pretty. You kind of can't go wrong with Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss. Really pretty ones. But let me tell you, the Tom Ford and the Pat McGrath are 2 of my favorite glosses ever made. And like I said to you, that's difficult because most brands produce a lip gloss, and most of them are pretty good. But Pat McGrath and Tom Ford, you're never going to go wrong with for a gloss. Okay, speeding on, I'm really getting through this quickly. I made a category for plumping lip gloss. You will not see anything like the Too Faced lip injection. Everybody who knows me knows I run around screaming like my hair is on fire when I feel that cinnamon, that fiery feeling. So for plumping, I have chosen the ones that give us the least amount of pain. A Fenty Heat. Here's 2 shades. So the Fenty lip gloss is one of the best lip glosses on the market. Because I put them in as an honorary mention for the Poutsicle, I could have given them the retro, and they probably deserve an honorable mention in retro. You see, this is where they cross over. But they also have a category, and they have a cream category that's gorgeous that could have been an honorary mention in the retro category. Very thick, very gloopy. But the Fenty Heat is really nice. There is a little bit of a prickle to it, but it comes in so many shades, and it's still comfortable and does plump your lips and is beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and put I could put Fenty Gloss in so many different categories, but let's go ahead and give them the plumping. Lovely. Then we have Lawless, forget the filler. This one uses a little bit of mint. It's not too annoying. I don't mean in terms of scent, but the feel to plump the lips. This comes in so many different, I think like 11 different shades, and it's $26. And there's some minis and sets that you can buy. I love this also as a retro gloss, but it is a plumping gloss, and you won't notice it or feel too uncomfortable. The third slot goes to good old Huda, who has made both an icy and a fiery gloss, spicy, I think, and like an icy one. I'm holding the icy here. It's blue. but it really doesn't do too much on the shade of your lips. They're $25, and like I said, she has two, and I love them. And an honorable mention goes to my beloved City Lips, which has made forever and made their name City Beauty on their City Lips. Comes in so many colors, matte, sparkly, shiny, plumps the lips without pay. Probably deserves a spot and not an honorable mention, but I talk about them a lot, so I thought I would give it up to others. Okay, moving on to our last category, believe it or not. I really sped through. I was so scared this would be an hour-long video, so I sped through it. Let's talk about serum glosses. What are serum glosses? Well, let's just tell you, it's kind of like this Mario gloss I love, but these were these glosses where you roll them up, and they could, you can't roll them back down. We figure that the reason for that technology is if you roll them up too far, they will just go back to their liquid form. These serums are like glosses that you are surprised are held in a tube. Like they really should probably be in a pot to dip into. So Mario has a wonderful one that's $24 and comes in 14 shades. Super shiny, super comfy, and really odd. Applicator only matched by the Charlotte Tilbury. I told you she was in here. Hyaluronic Happy Kiss, which is $35 for 8 shades. Charlotte charges a lot for her lip products. Same idea. You can't roll it up too high because then you can't roll it back down, and it's really kind of like almost wants to come out of the tube. And the last one in that category I'm going to give to the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Glow for Lips. And that is an absolutely beautiful one that has also been stolen by my daughters. They love that. The Tarte Maracuja does really well with the younger set. Again, kind of a TikTok-y thing that comes over, and that they make it in a bunch of different ones. There's a Tarte Maracuja Juicy Glow, Tarte Maracuja I'm Shiny. I made that up, but you know, there's a few different ones. But the Tarte Maracuja kind of serum lip gloss, they're really, really nice products. And I mean, I have to give an honorable mention. I have to put Nars in here somewhere. So let's give an honorable mention to the Nars Afterglow. That comes in quite a few different shades. It's the long, thin stick. I'll put a picture of it here. I have a million and just didn't bring them over. I'm not sure it counts. Nars almost made a balm section, which was another section I was going to make. And I probably should have, because I think I could have put the Chantecaille and the Nars in the balm section. So if we did a balm section, it would probably be Chantecaille, Nars. What would the third balm be? Why don't you guys weigh in? What would the third just kind of comfy, not too shiny, not matte, balm be? If we were to have a balm category, let's give one to Nars Afterglow, one to Chantecaille, and one to please suggest below. I love to have this conversation with you back and forth. Now, which one am I wearing? Did I choose to wear for the video? Lawless. I love the Lawless. Forget the filler. That is what I chose to wear for the video. What are my absolute favorites? I said it already. It's always going to be Tom Ford and Pat McGrath. Those are my absolute favorites, meaning it never changes. You know, I can get really interested in the Fenty Heat or this Mario Serum. I could get super into a Poutsicle, but what do I come back to time and time again? Tom Ford and Pat McGrath. They just make great glosses, but I'm really interested to hear if we make that balm category the third that you're going to put in there. And this is where you guys come in, because this is what makes us a community. What have I left out? What are you like? How could you not? The blasphemy. Is anybody upset that I didn't put Givenchy in there? I don't like that cloying scent. What else did I leave out? What are your miracles? Could you say a tinted chapstick or Burt's Bees? Go for it. Why not? We're all encompassing here. What is left out? Well, I over-intellectualized lip gloss and stuck them in different categories. What is your all-time favorite throughout all of the categories? If I pick Tom Ford and Pat McGrath, what do you choose? Let's over-intellectualize lip gloss together for our lip gloss legends. Take a look at my description bar, which has all of these linked just so you can kind of check them out on your own time and see which one that you guys like. But yeah, I'm really interested in the conversation here in the comments. That's going to be the most fun, I think. So let me know what you are furious I left off. Let me know where you agree and disagree. And I need a third balm. Do you also dislike the smell of the Givenchy? Do you dislike the Charlotte Tilbury regular old lip gloss? I don't like it. Tell me what you think. Oh, I left off so many good ones. I really, really, really did. All right, I want to know, leave your comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to this channel so we can continue to grow. Come on over to Instagram and TikTok, say a big hello, and give me a follow. And don't forget that you can become more involved in this channel by becoming a channel member or by giving super thanks. But in any way that you participate, I am thrilled to have you, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye-bye.